straight away because I've been in the homeopathic field right from 2002. So it's almost been 9 years of study plus 5 years of practice in Mumbai. So I wanted to pursue my profession in the same field. And to realize that it is not a medically recognized field here and you do not have the direct government support here, it was a little kind of a setback. But however, the regulations are being ruled by the Australian Registrar of Homeopaths, which is fondly known as ARROW here in Australia. And they they look into all the legalities and the rules and regulations. So I was aware of it right before I migrated because I had spoke to them through the emails and all. So I had to apply for a board exam where I had to actually sit for the all three formats. I did a written exam, I did an oral exam, and as well as I had to do a case discussion in front of the examiner to see whether I was competent enough to practice here. I remember I even checked my English, so which is understandable coming from a country like India, which is multilingual. It's English is not your first language, so that was the first challenge for me. And soon after, I started my practice since January. So I actually practiced in a multidisciplinary practice where you have remedial massage therapists, you have naturopaths, and you have hypnotherapists, you have speech pathologists, and people like that. So I was given a cabin where I could practice, which was a big support for me. And Australia has been very supportive with regard to that. Slowly, it was like clients who come in, you explain to them what homeopathy is, then you give your flyer with all the information and all. It's difficult because people do not, they think more with naturopathy and they know less about homeopathy. And it was a challenge in the initial 6 months, but as one client starts getting better with their symptoms, they refer you to another one. And then it's like word of mouth. And that's how my practice built up. And I'm lucky, and by God's grace, practice actually eventually picked up really well. I would wish there would be more of health rather than, see, in India, you have communicable diseases. Here, it's more about concerns with anxiety and things like that. I wish there were more people to share their feelings with, and people have more of loneliness, and they want people to communicate with. I wish there were people who could listen to their issues, where they could feel that they are in a comfort zone, who actually miss all those things. And I wish there's more of families and involvements in that.